Well, welcome to Stillspeakpod. In the last two videos I did about Heidi Planck, I mentioned that it was being reported that there was a video of Heidi on the day she went missing in downtown LA, and the way it was being reported was that she was in a back alley of this Hope and Flower building. But in my last video I said it wasn't even a fact yet because we had yet to see it. Well, I woke up this morning to it being released, okay? And when I originally watched the video, I had a kid in bed with me, so I couldn't put the volume on, and my earbuds weren't close by. And my observations were that the dog was on a leash, and she doesn't appear to have her purse, which she had a purse on in the footage of her leaving her home. And I also noticed that the sweater she had tied around her waist when she left the home, she was now wearing. And I also noticed something in her hand, and I was looking, and it appeared to be a mask to me because I was seeing the loops, but I wasn't totally positive. And as she's walking, you do see her at some point look up at one of the buildings. And if you've ever been in a city before, that's rather common to do. You know, the buildings are so large, and as you're walking, you kind of like look up at them real quickly. Or if you hear something and you don't know where it's coming from, you like briefly look up, thinking maybe it's coming from one of the buildings or apartments above your head. Now, when I heard that it was a back alley by the Hope and Flower, I was envisioning what alleys in New York City look. And those are really skinny and, dark and scary looking. This doesn't appear to be like that. The sidewalk is very large, and apparently it was near the valet for the Hope and Flower, and so it appears like she's walking past it, like she's walking away from the building. And the mask, obviously tells you that she was probably going to go inside of the building. I know that, LA used to have the mask outside rule, but I think they have since dropped that because I've seen many footages of downtown LA currently where nobody is wearing a mask, so that's why I'm saying that. So anyway, when I first watched it, I didn't hear what was being said, and then when I listened to it when I woke up and, away from my kid, I actually heard that it is a mask. Somebody on the video, I believe it was one of her friends, talks about how if you look closely, it is a mask. They too realized she didn't have her purse with her. Now, it's alleged that the dog was found in the building on the 28th floor about 3 hours after she left her son's game. This footage is less than an hour after leaving her son's game. So in that small period of time, roughly an hour and a half to 2 hours, is when the dog appears on the 28th floor of this building. And the thing is if she's walking away from the building, how did the dog get back to the building? Also, he has a leash on, so was he found with the leash, without a leash? There's so many questions here. And I think the biggest question is, why was she there? Why was she in downtown? Why was she by this building? Who was she going to see, or what was she going to do? Why did she leave her son's game at halftime to go to this area? And what's kind of alarming about that is that you would think that if she was going to meet with someone, she doesn't have a purse. I don't think she was going to do something. It's not like she was going to a restaurant to eat. She would have had her purse. Then the question becomes, why is the person that she was supposed to go meet with or see possibly not speaking up and saying, hey, she came to see me, but I don't know what happened after that. And I said on one of my videos that I was getting this Elisa Lam vibe with this building, with the one from the Cecil Hotel, because I don't know, I was just like, this dog appears on this 28th floor allegedly, and how did this dog get up there? She had to have gone in this building, and I was just getting this vibe from it that she had to have been there at some point. And I think this really definitely guides us, because now we know that she was there and on her own accord, right? Because she's walking down the street, she's got her dog, she doesn't appear scared, she's not like looking around, she just briefly looks up. So that's helpful, right? Because it's not like she went missing someplace else and somebody brought the dog there. No, she brought the dog to this area. I think this is like one of maybe 3 actual facts now, because we actually have this footage. And since all she did was take the sweater off her waist and put it on after the game, she's actually dressed really casually. She's got jeans on. It looks like she's got some like sandals that go around they strap around the ankle. Women know what I'm talking about. And again, she has no purse. And I'm saying that because in not my last video or the one, I think it was the one before that, I said maybe she went there to eat at a restaurant or a bar, but you would think she'd have her purse on her. At minimum, she was going inside because she has this mask. So this tells me that she was going in that building to meet somebody. A friend, someone she was seeing possibly, somebody related to business, someone. And it's all great that we have this footage. It's very helpful, right? But at the same time, where's the footage from the building? We know that the Robbery and Homicide Division took that into custody and they're going through it, and it's probably going to take them a great deal of time. But they should be able to eventually, hopefully, locate her inside that building, or at least find how the dog ended up on the 28th floor. Did she go to the 28th floor? Did she go to another floor and the dog made its way up to the 28th floor? Did somebody bring him to the 28th floor? I don't know. We're going to see. But that's it for now because it's early morning and my whole house is waking up. I'll be back tonight to talk about other things. And until next time, I'll see you soon.